These damn beers ain't free, son. Support the channel through the Amazon link in the description before I snap your neck like a stack of dimes.
Celebrity voice impersonator.
They say suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. And Suicide Squad, please just don't fucking suck. Thank you.
Okay, party people, just left Suicide Squad, and does it deserve 30-something% on Rotten Tomatoes? Well, first of all, Rotten Tomatoes is crock shit, so let's just not even talk about that. Does it deserve bad ratings? Yeah, it does. It's not great. It could have been great, and it wasn't great. You're gonna black in and out of being able to see me. I fucking hate that, going to night showings of stuff, but nah, it wasn't great. Wasn't particularly good. Can you still see me a little bit? All right. Wasn't particularly good. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it wasn't like that. The worst thing I've ever seen is probably going to be this video when I go back and edit it, because you can't fucking see me at all. But it wasn't great. It was not. Oh, damn. First and foremost, let's start at the start. The fucking editors of this movie need to be fucking drug out and shot, because some shit is off with the fucking editing of that shit, especially the first 20 minutes of it. They fuck up in the transition shots, like by like half a beat, and not like they stay on it too long. They cut away from stuff far too fucking soon. Like it's one of those things that you just kind of instinctively know just from watching media, whether it's movies or TV. There's a rhythm, there's a timing. What's the key to comedy? Timing, yes. And the timing on this fucking editing was just off, like super off, especially in the beginning. It was like it snatched you away from shit far too soon. The overall crux of why Suicide Squad doesn't work as well as it could / should is because I'm not invested in the characters, or in the characters I'm supposed to be invested in, or in all the characters I'm supposed to be invested in, because it doesn't take the time to let me get invested in the characters. I'll give you a for instance. Late in the movie, Deadshot and Harley Quinn have a moment where they're trying to get over that Harley Quinn is more or less Deadshot's like kid sister or surrogate for his daughter who he can't see or whatever. I didn't unlock the fucking door. Anyway, or surrogate for his daughter who he can't see anymore. And they don't establish that fucking relationship. You gotta establish that shit. Now, there is a scene where they're all in a bar talking over shit, getting together, group team meeting, rah. Unfortunately, that scene, again, comes late in the fucking movie. That scene should have been far before the halfway point. I don't believe these guys are a team. It's not even like they're ragtag and like they're trying to get their shit together. Like, I don't believe them. I don't believe their chemistry. Like there is no chemistry early on. Motherfucker, I hate doing these at night because I don't have any fucking light anywhere. And then it's either sit in the parking lot for 45 minutes while I fucking talk to you, but I can't fucking do that because fucking real life I would be less aggravated if Suicide Squad was a better fucking movie than it is, but it's not. And it could have been. And see, now I'm really pissed because I had to fucking wait longer to fucking do this shit than I really wanted to, party people. And my fucking camera, it has a fucking flash on it. Yeah, there you go. It has a fucking flash on it, but for some reason it doesn't want to work while I'm filming fucking video. Forgot some fucked up reason, and I've fucking seen it work before. Anyway, it's a long fucking day, and work is pissing me off, and a whole bunch of other shit. And Suicide Squad didn't do me any fucking favors, because Suicide Squad was not as fucking good as it should have fucking been. There was no... Okay. They did not establish shit. They did not get me invested in the people that I was supposed to be invested in, which was the entire Suicide Squad. There were members of the Suicide Squad that felt like fucking extras. Katana, extra. Killer Croc, extra. Boomerang, super fucking extra, but with an Aussie accent. Like, who gave a fuck about almost anybody in this fucking movie? There was the love interest, there was Enchantress and Flag, and we were supposed to care about their relationship. Why? I don't fucking know. The Joker? The fucking Joker. Jared Leto. I don't know how I would classify... Just from this movie, I would classify him as my least favorite Joker entity, if for no other reason than because he really didn't get a chance to really show much of what he could do in the fucking movie. Again, we go back to that fraction of a second, or those fractions of seconds that were cut from the fucking movie in between shots that could have helped establish it. It looks like he wanted to do more, slower, methodical shit, and they didn't give him the time to fucking play. There are far too many scenes that seem like they were music videos, as opposed to actually movie shots. The scene where they're like at the fucking military place and they're getting their weapons is supposed to be, oh my god, here we go. These fucking killers are getting their weapons. I didn't really care. They used Guess Who's Back by Eminem. They didn't really establish who the fuck they were to come back, and it's 2016. It's current year. Stop using that. That looked like a fucking fan clip that will be put together on YouTube and then quickly monetized by everybody who owns Eminem in DC. Like, it did not look good, that scene, and now we're going into No Light again. Terrific. Fucking terrific. I need a new phone, first off, and my little handheld camera doesn't have a flash. Now you're just listening to me talk in the dark. Ooh, isn't it spooky? It's, you know what? This scene right here, spookier than some of the scenes that were supposed to be spooky in fucking Suicide Squad. Here's the problem. I just didn't care. The movie did not, and I walked in total virgin, didn't really know much about anybody in that movie. There was a scene in here, I'm trying to, is that enough light for you fucking camera? I can't even turn that shit on. Listen, alright. There was a scene in a fucking restaurant. Viola Davis is breaking down who the fuck Suicide Squad is, who gives a shit, who gives a fuck, who gives a fuck, who gives a fuck. I don't. I personally don't give a fuck about who they are. And they all seemed like parts of a commercial. They all seemed like it was put together bad. It was put together poorly. And again, there wasn't enough time. I don't know if it was a time thing in itself, but there wasn't enough time to get me invested enough in all of the fucking Suicide Squad, or enough of the Suicide Squad to even really care. It seems like they spent far too much time on Margot Robbie. I never thought I would say too much Margot Robbie, but too much Margot Robbie. Far too much Margot Robbie. Or at least far too much Harley Quinn. That didn't fucking matter. That again, didn't need to be there, didn't really do anything for the plot, for the movie. Other than take time away from other fucking characters. Will Smith is the de facto leader for no goddamn reason. None. No reason at all. It's a mess. The movie's a mess. It's kind of all over the place. So the movie tries to gain coherence in the end when Enchantress is battling all of them, and I'm like, she could just kill them. Like, it kind of tries to, but it with little coherence it tries to gain back, I'm distracted again because I'm like, why doesn't she just kill them? Why doesn't she just finish them off? Like, why doesn't she just destroy them? Why are they even fucking around with them like this? Like, they're they're puny mortals. Like, just snap them in half like twigs. Like, what are they doing? Viola Davis's character is seemingly the most interesting because she's the most fleshed out. Affleck is in it for all of like 10 minutes, including a post-credit scene, trying to get the Justice League together. I didn't care about that because I didn't care about the rest of the movie either. It was just, there was potential here, and I feel like they fucked it up. And I feel like David Ayers, I don't know what other work of his I've seen, if any. I do know that Zack Snyder was the executive producer, and Zack Snyder fucking sucks. Zack Snyder was responsible for Sucker Punch, right? I got that right? He's terrible. Stop giving him jobs. He's fucking awful. Ugh. And this movie, I'm trying to think what else is there to say about it other than it's no bueno. Like, I don't care about the love venture story. Margot Robbie's accent wasn't as good as her accent in Wolf of Wall Street. I was looking for the hey, Mr. Jackson. Like, I wasn't. She just talked like a regular American for the most part. And what little accent she had, she slipped in and out of. Like I said, Killer Croc doesn't fucking make a difference here. Katana doesn't make a difference here. Boomerang. Ooh. Ike Barinholtz is in it in the beginning. He's a little bit of a highlight. Like, doesn't matter. Nothing in this movie fucking matters. Nothing. That's a disappointment. The special effects, again, seem too quick. And when you do see some of them, like, it's not the best CGI quality. Marvel seems to have CGI down. This is representative of DC's CGI. Then some of them, like Diablo's shit was not well done at all. It didn't look like real. It didn't even close to real fire. Like, it wasn't done well. Like, there's a lot. There were. Not even talking about the comic element and true to the story and all that. Just from a movie making perspective, they got it. They were disappointed. It was disappointing. It was just disappointing. It wasn't anything to write home about, other than the anticipation of it. It was not great. It wasn't great. I would say it was about not as great as the first part of this fucking review. With the shitty fucking lighting. I gave it 15 of my $15. I gave it 13 of my $15. You should give it $5 of your 15. Being generous and rounding up, like, it should probably be 485, but I'm gonna say 5 out of your 15. Five. Yeah, five's about right. Not great, below average. It's disappointing. You'll like, the whole reason. One of the reasons why I was trying to get this thing wrapped up as soon as possible was because I feel like I'm gonna forget everything I just fucking saw in the 10 minutes it takes me to get from the party. People, my opinion isn't important. Your opinion is important. Why don't you tell me what your opinion is down there in the comment section? Like, share, subscribe, hit those links in the description to help keep the lights on at the party and get me a better fucking camera so I can do these at night, since that's really the only time I can get these done, to get them uploaded and stuff as soon as possible, to try to get as many hits as possible. Help support the channel, keep the lights on at the party. Sorry for snapping at you. It's not your fault. It really isn't. It's the world seems to be against me today. It's not your fault. Zack Snyder, this shit is your fault. David Ayers, this shit is your fault. The editors of that movie, this shit is definitely your fault. Like, y'all all should be ashamed of the shit you put out there. That was not very good. That was not. It was not. It could have been so much better. And it could have been so. And there was no. It was. See, it just suffered from a lack of fucking focus. And it needed some. It needed some fucking focus, and it had fucking none. So that's my opinion, part people. Hit those links in the description. That, unlike this shitty. I was gonna say, not necessarily shitty, just lame. Unlike this lame attempt at a movie, ain't bad. Boom. Boom.
Sit back, city, bitch. Sit back, city, bitch. Sit back, city, bitch. Sit back, city, bitch.